And I'll be your wedding cliche. Shotgun Wedding released today on Amazon Prime and is directed by Jason Moore, who is also behind such films like Pitch Perfect and Sisters. And this film is starring Jennifer Lopez, Josh Duhamel, Jennifer Coolidge, Sonia Braga, Cheech Marin, Darcy Carden, Lenny frickin' Kravitz, and Jennifer Coolidge. Oh, it makes me want a hot dog real bad. Darcy and Tom managed to bring their entire families to a fun little destination wedding in the Philippines. However, as the big day grows closer, Tom and Darcy start drifting apart. And just when you think the wedding's not about to happen, some Filipino pirates come into town to take everyone hostage. So now it's up to the bride and groom to save everyone and to take out each pirate one by one. And I am certain that the premise behind this movie, the thought process behind this movie was, let's take all of the wedding cliches that you have ever experienced at your own wedding, at someone else's wedding, and let's set it in the movie Die Hard. Let's take all the family dysfunction. Let's take all of the stressing out about the dress and the seating arrangements and the table decorations and all of the little favors that everyone gets for showing up for some fucking reason. And then let's have our bride and groom get cold feet, and then all of a sudden they're John McClane in Nakatomi Plaza. Which is not a bad idea. I mean, basing your movie off of Die Hard's one of the best movies ever made, so yeah, it's a good starting point. I feel though this script didn't get through many edits. I feel like we have maybe a couple of drafts here, and then they were like, yeah, that's good enough. Make it. Which is a shame, because this was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, because I watched that trailer where the first minute is your cliche wedding, bride, groom type of trailer. Oh, it's going to be a romantic comedy, here we go again. And then the trailer shifts to where the pirates come in, everyone gets taken hostage, and then you see Josh Duhamel and Jennifer Lopez do all of their action hero stuff, and I thought this was going to be really cool. It was probably going to be really stupid, but also really fun at the same time. And it ended up being kinda stupid, and the action, when it did happen, it was kinda cool, but there wasn't a lot of action that happened in it. Like, all of the big parts kinda happened in the trailer. So it left me feeling, I'm blue-balled here, come on. I was so looking forward to this, and then it was just those action scenes are a lot of fun. They're nothing spectacular and they're nothing brand new. We've seen a lot of these action things before, but I think the idea of having a bride and groom do them is a unique concept, and it was really working for me. But where this film got bogged down was in the romantic comedy side. I could have definitely seen like this script being two different scripts and being melded together. One was a romantic comedy, one was an action thriller. We just focus a lot on the romantic comedy side though, and I wasn't feeling a lot of chemistry between Josh Duhamel and Jennifer Lopez. The movie starts and you can tell that Josh Duhamel's character is stressing out. He's the one who's focusing on all of the technical aspects of the wedding and the reception, but it also seemed like their relationship was okay. And then Jennifer Lopez's character's ex-boyfriend, Lenny Kravitz, comes in, and then just everything starts falling apart to where our bride and groom get into a little spat just before the wedding, where they seemingly make the decision that, no, we're not going through with this. And there was just a lot of telling us of things that were happening, and a lot of telling us of the emotions that they were feeling with each other. But I wasn't seeing that, and I wasn't feeling that as an audience member. It seemed like you were pretty much in love and this was a done deal, but all of a sudden now we're breaking up. But it came out of nowhere here. And then that led us down just this long, winding road of every single wedding cliche that you have ever heard or that you have ever seen. Basically, every single piece of life advice that you get from family and friends at your wedding is kind of the messages and the obstacles that this couple is overcoming here in less than 24 hours that this movie takes place in. Marriages aren't easy, you have to work for it. No marriage is perfect, you just have to accept them for who they are. Just cheesy ass bullshit like that. Doesn't mean it's not true, because it's true. But God, it's just fucking cheesy as hell. I will say though, Jennifer Lopez is 53 years old. I don't understand how great she fucking looks. Like, this is like the best she's ever looked. Wow. If there is any good thing that has come out of this movie, it's just seeing her. Whew, Wow. In terms of the best character and best performance, though, I do have to give that to no one else other than Jennifer Coolidge, who steals every single scene that she is in. I love how she's just playing into herself and how she is recognized all throughout pop culture, especially with that line of, oh, it makes me want a hot dog real bad, and I'm Stifler's mom. She's playing into that now in her career, and it's definitely working. It works in this movie. She is hilarious. Shotgun Wedding, I would say it's a little disappointing, but I think that's because I put a lot of pressure on it because I was looking forward to it so much after watching that trailer. I think if any just random person popped this on Amazon Prime, they would probably think like, oh, this was fine. This was okay. For me, I was putting a lot of pressure on it. And that's a lesson that I need to learn, especially with a subject matter like this movie had. I need to learn to not put so much pressure and raise the bar of expectations so high with a movie like this. More than likely, it's not gonna meet it. The action scenes are fine and they're funny, but like I said, this movie is the majority of the rom-com side of the story, and there's just no chemistry between Jennifer Lopez and Josh Duhamel, and if there's no chemistry there between the bride and groom, then what the fucking point is watching this movie? I will say it does make me want to go back in time for my wedding and just arrange it where we would do like a fake hostage takeover and then my wife and I would be the ones to save them. I think that would be so badass and so freaking cool. If I have a time machine, that's gonna be one of the things I go back to change. But until then, I'm gonna give Shotgun Wedding 2.5 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I found that if you have a goal, that you might not reach it. But if you don't have one, then you are never disappointed. And I gotta tell you, it feels phenomenal.
So guys, if you've seen Shotgun Wedding, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you the next time I'm releasing next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.